Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. Am I the only person who has a garage that looks like this? This is a shop I'm supposed to get work done in. What if I could show you the simplest solution? And consider this the before picture, okay? And then let me show you the after picture. So here's the solution to my tool garage mess problem. It is known as Super Tool Cart number 2. Starting on the bottom, this started out as a bread dolly. I replaced the wheels. I put the Harbor Freight ones on there, which aren't very good. I might end up cutting those off and putting a better set on. They kind of fight me when I go to roll it. After the bread dolly, you see the platform is a bunch of scrap wood. Then I got my battery jump pack, gallon of oil, and the generator. You might say, why is the generator sitting there? Generator's there for 3 reasons. First of all, given that it's part of this tool cart, it doesn't take up any additional room in the garage. Secondly, it's easier to move when it's on a dolly. And lastly, it provides weight to keep the whole situation on the ground. So that's the bottom. Next up, we have the spare batteries for the Ryobi drills, and we got the charger. Then we got, Ryobi flashlight, drill, that's the saw, right, the reciprocating saw, another drill. This is the 1/4-inch drive. This flashlight's probably going to get out of here, and I'll end up putting the 1/2-inch drive there. Put the flashlight somewhere else. Work my way up. This particular multi-pack, it's one of those compartmentalized boxes. It has the screws I use most frequently in it, so I just tucked it right in here. Very common use tools, right? Tape, square, marker, knife, probably another few things will go in here like calipers, scissors, obviously drill bits and other bits for the Ryobi tools. This is just a flat spot, so I just put some stuff on here until I get it sorted and organized. On top, you got the Lincoln welder, you got the Ryobi chop saw, this little fold-out shelf. This pan is just full of tools that needs to be sorted. And this is my welding helmet. Once again, that needs to be sorted. This also folds down out of the way. We talked about that in the charger. And lastly, this is kind of cool, I put a shelf in the back that folds up. This shelf is strong enough that you can see I have an engine sitting on it. This is a bakery pan, also recycled. I bought it at an auction with a bunch of others. It was, it had hamburgers all over it, all burned onto it. So I just figured if I leave it out back for a while, it'll clean itself up. You can see how I set the catch up so that these are longer. There's the pivot, there's one catch. And if you keep going around, see how I have this welded across here, and this continues. That's how the second side holds on. So this is set up such that, I could do a little bit of work as a workbench also, and then I could fold it up and get it out of the way. And it's kind of high enough where I can swing this around and be over the back end of that thing without any problem. Works better with a 3-wheeler. The 3-wheelers, the hardtails are a little shorter, so that goes over it better. But still, I can even I set the height. I kind of split the height between table height and bench height, so you can kind of, like, if you're working in this area, you could be sitting on a chair. Obviously, if you want to access the head, you kind of got to stand up or get up on a high stool. This side, there's not a lot of anything. Once again, this folds right down, or you know, I could push it right up against, like the four-wheeler there, and you could see it kind of moves into it, you know, goes over it without bothering it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of pleased with this. I have two big problems with garage organization. First of all, I have more tools, and a lot of times more tools coming in with not necessarily some place to put them. And this cart helps me, like in this very small area. I got all my cordless setup handled, done, straight, you know, charger, the whole bit. Got my jump pack in a place there, right? And there's actually enough space there where there could be a second one and the charger for those. There's a little more to do. I got to put a multiple power strip on it so that I can plug in the whole thing at once and, you know, get batteries charging and anything else I want to put on it. I was considering perhaps putting a light on it. This has worked out well for me. There's just a few things to finish up on it. I got to adjust the height on this thing such that angle irons go straight through here right now. They kind of hit that, and so the height isn't properly. So I gotta do that, and I think I'd really like to permanently attach these things to the top. That way they don't fall off. Right now, the only thing semi-permanently attached is the vise. Yeah, with this, once again, you could see I have another grinder or two to hang here, and then I'm all set. Then I know where my grinders belong. I know where my cordless tools belong. You know, the welder has a place, the generator, the small compressor. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this bottom shelf yet. Seems to be pretty good for holding a lot of cans, so maybe that's why it'll end up down there. Though the one thing, putting a bunch of flammable cans next to an arc welder isn't the best idea. It's really a little brighter to keep them in a cool, dark spot. Whenever you do a fabrication project, you kind of realize what your strong points are, what tools you have, and what tools you don't have at your disposal. I was drilling a lot of angle iron, and I've been using either the Harbor Freight or these Jobber drills, and they're not very good. I've had much better success with the drill hog version. Some of you guys like them, some of you don't. Seems that the holes I need to drill all the time are either 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch, so I ordered a dozen each with whole hog. They cost a little over $1 a drill, $1.50 a drill, give or take. So for $18 you get the 1/4 inch, or you get the 1/8 inch. And once again, all I seem to drill are 1/8 inch holes or 1/4 inch holes. Mostly I use 1/4 bolts, and I normally drill an 1/8 inch hole as a pilot hole, then follow up with the 1/4 inch hole. You know, once again, 2 drills, it goes much quicker that way, just blast right through. If you're using the drill press, right, you don't have to drill twice. You can do once with a 1/4 inch, but when you're kind of going freestyle, it seems that 1/8 inch than 1/4 inch is easier. So there it is. You guys let me know what you think. I think I got about everything there that's going to be here. Some stuff shouldn't be staying here. This is an assortment bucket that I need to go through. That's a tool assortment I need to go through. That's some locking hinges, so like you can fold the shelf down and it locks, then fold it back up. They need to find a better home. The welding helmet shouldn't be there. This welder shouldn't be there. The chop saw shouldn't be there. Right, so there's a bunch of stuff that shouldn't permanently be here. This motor, it's sitting here now, but it should not permanently live there either. It should find a much better home. Obviously the drills, the batteries, the jump pack, The generator will be sitting there unless it's being used. This set of drawers will be sitting here unless it's being used, or will be sitting here and used, right? Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. On top of this, I think I'm gonna box it in and plate it so if I'm working here, I can put stuff up there and back and forth, right? As you take parts off, you can have a spot to put them, and then when you go to put them back on, it's right there. So once again, guys, let me know what you think. I want to thank you all for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.